Surprising facts about Bitcoin. Cryptocurrencies are the economic revolution of our days. They represent a change in a financial system that seems stable and secure. Hence, these following fun facts may amaze you and help you learn much more about them. Ever since we met these currencies, they have forever changed how we see finances. 15 years ago, we wouldn't have ever thought about new coins based on blockchain and not regulated by any entity. Bitcoin is the most valuable coin in the world. It started having no value whatsoever, and now after many ups and downs, it has reached prices that no one would have ever expected. More than 20% of Bitcoin is lost forever. This is due to them being trapped in wallets that can no longer be accessed. More than 3,760,000 BTC can't be used ever again, which is around $190,000 million. We found one company that's positioned itself perfectly as a long-term picks and shovels solution for the broader crypto market, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and all the others. In fact, you've probably used this company's technology in the past few days, even if you've never had an account or even heard of the company before. That's how prevalent it's become. More than 660 million Bitcoin transactions have been done. This number keeps updating day after day, and as of right now, more than 300,000 transactions are made every day. If you're wondering how that's possible, there are a few ways. First, about 1.1 million BTC is held by the top coin's anonymous creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, according to Decrypt. For the last Bitcoin is going to be mined in 2140. Only 21 million Bitcoins can ever exist, as it is programmed into the coin's code. It is estimated that we are going to be able to keep mining them until the year 2140. Only 21 million Bitcoin can ever be produced. It's built into the coin's code or DNA. Right now, about 18.8 million have been mined, though as we saw above, some of them are already lost. The way Bitcoin mining works, the number of Bitcoins that can be mined gets halved every 4 years. This means that although almost 90% of the total possible Bitcoin is already in circulation, it will take another 120 years or so to produce the remaining 2.2 million coins. The first commercial transaction made with Bitcoin was to buy a pizza. On May 22 of 2010, Laszlo Hanyecz paid 10,000 BTC for 2 Papa John's pizzas, which cost about $41. Now we commemorate the day of Bitcoin's pizza each year. If those pizzas were bought today, they would cost more than $500 million. Due to his conflict at school, he left traditional education. Instead, he used his Bitcoin money to found his own online school company, BotAngle, hoping to match students with the right teachers. The idea became successful when someone wanted to buy his company for 300 Bitcoins. At the time, 300 Bitcoins worth around $60,000, so he was making a loss since he invested around $100,000 into the business. We all know that Bitcoin is a digital currency without any banknotes or coins. However, we might not know that there are many fascinating facts about Bitcoin. For example, in 2010, Bitcoins were nothing, and you might only be able to buy a couple of pizzas with them. But in 2021, you can use the same amount of Bitcoin to buy a house. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are not the same. Cryptocurrency is the umbrella term for all the digital assets that you can mine or trade. Therefore, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, but it is not the only one. Besides Bitcoin, some of the most popular ones are ETH, Ripple, etc. Bitcoin is the only digital currency with no central bank to decentralize. Bitcoin transactions are verified by network nodes called cryptography. Cryptocurrency was invented by a group of people under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoins were created as a reward for mining purposes, and they are exchanged for other currencies, services, and products. Bitcoin also acts as a stock where the price can go up and down arbitrarily. A stock price represents how much another party is willing to pay for it. Cryptocurrencies function in the same way. Bitcoin can be used for payment globally and locally. Each Bitcoin transaction requires a computer to compete and solve math puzzles. The first person to solve the puzzle gets a Bitcoin as a reward. This process is called Bitcoin mining. 7. There are more than 1,000 cryptocurrencies in the world. Even though it is hard to estimate how many cryptocurrencies there are, as they keep appearing all the time, it is estimated that there are more than 1,000 cryptocurrencies in circulation. All miners get paid once the participating block is solved. The payment depends on individual participation and varies from one to another. Some companies have even started to build computers specifically for Bitcoin mining. It is estimated that the electricity used by the whole Bitcoin network monthly is greater than the power consumed by the Republic of Ireland. The main wallet types are web wallets, hardware wallets, and desktop wallets. Bitcoin transactions cannot be tracked or be reversed. Once the money has been sent, it cannot be paid back. This is why it is very important to check the Bitcoin address you are sending money to. 8 risks associated with Bitcoin investing. Virtual currency was considered for future mortgage exchanges, and Bitcoin is one of today's most successful currencies. But this might affect any new frontier and is bound to have some obstacles. In spite of its popularity, there are many risks associated with this kind of investment. Big companies like Tesla have also invested in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a risk factor because it is not backed up by anything, and there is also no help from government bodies to retain its value. A recent report stated that popular cryptocurrencies, such as Ether and Dogecoin, have added to the interest for digital currencies as a viable investment opportunity. The ease of carrying out transactions, maintaining confidentiality, and having access to international trade are additional aspects that are attracting young investors to the cryptocurrency trade. The price of Bitcoin is constantly changing, and sometimes it leads to severe loss. Thanks for watching our video.